Hi there, English 207 students. This is your professor, Michael Bloomingberg. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to our second week in our creative writing class. And this will mark our last week in Module 1, which is Introduction to Creative Writing. So the purpose of this video is just to walk you through expectations as we're finishing up the module. So good work last week in terms of navigating through both discussion board assignments. I appreciate your hard work. And I'm going to say a few words in the TED Talk discussion board assignment. So be sure to check that out. I'll let you know once I've posted in terms of reasoning behind that assignment. But I'm going to go ahead and click in our Blackboard page in modules, module 1, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the week 2 folder. As always, I have arranged the course worksheet so that you can, the course work in the weekly folder to try to work from top to bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and click in the course worksheet, and I'll click to pull up the course worksheet as a PDF, and I can zoom this in a bit as well so that you can get a better look at this. So as I've said before, students, I've heard from across the board that many students like to have the ability to print this off and check it off. You're not required to print it, but it is always serves as a listing of assignments that you want to get finished in that particular week. So for this week, you are to review 10 writing tips from Stephen King. It is a video that has been uploaded in the week 2 folder. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. You do have a discussion board assignment related to that discussion for 10 writing tips from Stephen King. Please note that for these discussion boards moving forward, these assignments, you need an initial posting of at least 200 words and 2 peer responses, with each response at least 100 words or more. You do have until Sunday, August 29th, to complete that discussion board assignment. You should also note that this will be the final week that we are not in the textbook. We will be moving into our course textbook next week. Now, in this module, there is also the opportunity to earn some extra credit in the form of creating a short video. And I've also put some things for you that you can address in your video. You can introduce yourself. You can tell us a little bit about your experience as a writer. If you have a preference work, which just means that is there one genre that you enjoy writing more than others? Maybe it's nonfiction, poetry, or fiction. Perhaps you like to write all genres. You're also encouraged to share an excerpt from your writing in the video. You're going to want to submit this in the appropriate discussion forum. We'll take a look at where you can find that in just a moment. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the week 2 folder. There is a video, the video link for King is here. You're just going to click watch video. It's about a 13-minute video, so it's not very long, but I think you'll find it very insightful in terms of things that King does to help progress his writing. So again, be sure to check that out. There's also a link, and if I click it, I can pull this up. It's just how to create a video. And there is a link given to a program called Screencast-O-Matic, which is a very user-friendly tool in terms of making videos. Now, for me personally, I have a Zoom account, so I make most of my class videos via Zoom. That's why I have this kind of crazy looking background here. So you don't have to use Screencast-O-Matic. If there's a different program you're more accustomed to using, feel free to use that. I'm certainly not trying to dictate to you what you do or do not need to use, but I did provide some links in terms of how to use Screencast-O-Matic and a help screen for that too. If you've never made a video before, it's pretty easy to do using your laptop. Okay, so to get to the discussion board, you can go to the corner navigation underneath modules, or I've also linked it in the week 2 folder. Either way you want to go will take you to the same place. The first thing you're going to see are the is the forum for the 10 writing tips from Stephen King. This is the required discussion for this week. It just says after you've reviewed the video, what is your opinion of King's tips? Which tip or tips do you think are most valuable to you as a writer? How can you use these tips to, I'm sorry, how, I didn't word that very well. How can you use these tips to adapt to become a better writer? I'm going to help that wording a little, make that a little more clear because that didn't read the way I wanted it to. And finally, what do you take away about the importance of attitude when it comes to the writing process? So your initial posting, again, you want to have at least 200 words, and your 2 peer responses, 100 words each, and due date for that is Sunday. Look forward to reading your work there. I'll be posting some responses as we go through the week. Down here is the extra credit, the extra credit video forum. And so you're just going to want to click that, click create thread, and then from there, just put in the message. You might just call it my extra credit video. And then down here, you're going to want to browse it under attached files. So you could actually leave some comments about your video. Like, here's my video. Please let me know what you think, or something along those lines. And then you'll actually use the attach to pull up the video from where you have it saved. Then the blue submit button will send it to me. You do have until Sunday to complete that. Of course, I do want to stress to you that the extra credit opportunity is optional. It's not required. So if you don't want to do the video, you don't have to, but it's a chance to have fun and maybe even share a little bit of your work in terms of things that you've had the chance to work in the past in completing, whether it be fiction, poetry, nonfiction, that sort of thing. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to stop share. All right, so this will be the last week for Module 1, Introduction to Creative Writing. We're going to deep dive into creative nonfiction next week. So we'll be in the textbook and going from there. If you have any questions as you're working, feel free to email me. It's the best way to contact me. So thank you so much for your hard work, and best of luck as you're working through week 2 and finishing up Module 1. Take care.